Hey everybody, good evening, and I thought I would share with you guys a couple products I've got coming up for review and also kind of expand upon the biggest secret in hi-fi. Anyway, let's talk about it. First product is here, of course. This is the iFi DAC1 Signature, kind of their first, or I don't want to say their first, but one of the few dedicated kind of DACs that they make, kind of conventional DACs, let's kind of put it that way. Was sent this here recently from iFi, been checking it out, listening to it quite a bit. And so I'm excited to sort of share my thoughts with you guys on that and that sort of thing. So anyway, and of course the next product up for review is of course this is the Audio-Technica LP70X, kind of their newest budget offering, supposed to be kind of a step up over the LP60 and a step below the LP3. And I mainly picked it up because I had such a great experience with the LP5X. I kind of wanted to check out what one of their their automatic kind of more budget offerings would be like. And this review is going to be coming up this week, possibly next weekend. We'll kind of see how it goes. So the biggest secret in hi-fi video got a lot of response. Obviously it got a lot of response. And actually I was kind of surprised. You know, I thought it would do well in terms of, you know, kind of people watching it, but it got a huge amount of response. So I was really excited for that and really kind of happy that a lot of people kind of watched it. And also it was sort of thought-provoking to a lot of people. I got a lot of comments on it. And actually it's probably one of my most commented on videos that I've done in a while. So, you know, kind of made me happy about that. But I think a lot of people got it wrong in the sense that, you know, I think a lot of people approach it from an objective versus a subjective perspective, and that's kind of the way they were thinking about it. But in my opinion, hi-fi is kind of like pants, in the sense that, or jeans, in the sense that when I used to be a little thinner and I used to wear 34s, you know, I could go to Old Navy and any pair of jeans in there, regardless of cut of jeans, would fit. You know, if I got the slim straight, it would fit great and it would fit how I want it to fit. If I got the boot cut or the straight cut or whatever, they would fit great and they would fit how I want them to fit. But if I went to Gap or Hollister or somewhere else, not so much. It was a kind of a crapshoot. And that's kind of what I meant by hi-fi, in the sense of, you know, a lot of hi-fi is really taste. You know, it's nothing is really better than anything else, not necessarily so. It really comes down to a matter of taste. And at that point, because of the subjectivity of that, there are things that ultimately end up being better. Personally, I don't really like Cambridge Audio. I don't like Cambridge Audio because I don't like the sound that their products produce. And there are a couple other reasons as well, but primarily it's a sound idea. That's why I don't review a whole lot of Cambridge Audio products. I did on my Budget Audiophile channel, and there were a few products that I did like, but ultimately I didn't really like them. So what it comes down to is I don't really like the brand because I don't like the product's sound. I don't like the sound that the products produce. Conversely, Rega. I've reviewed tons of Rega products. Not so much on this channel, but on my prior channel I did. And I reviewed amplifiers, phono stages, turntables, you name it, I reviewed it for the most part. And by and large, everything I've ever heard from the company, everything from even cables to turntables, to cartridges, to phono stages, to integrated amplifiers, to whatever, every Rega product I've ever heard has sounded fantastic. It sounded truly great. It's tickled me to death. So from that perspective, Rega is better than Cambridge Audio. But is it truly? I don't know. I don't think so. Because again, there are people out there who will say, well, I don't really like the sound of Rega products. I hate their turntables. Their integrated amps are trash. Cambridge Audio is much better. But is it better? And see, that's where that leads into, is this sense of better. And that perspective, there really isn't a better, there's simply a different. And that's kind of what I was saying, right? But yeah, that is it. Stay tuned for the upcoming reviews. I'm very excited to share my thoughts of the Audio-Technica AT-LP70X. It's actually a really great turntable. I mean, for the money, Yeah. But anyway, peace out.